It's been 3 years since the last INCOSAI. The world has changed significantly during this time, and our institutions are facing new challenges. EUROSAI has continued its activity, even in a complex context, by holding its 12th Congress virtually and strengthening cooperation within the community. Guided by the values of independence, professionalism, innovation, inclusion, and diversity, EUROSAI has remained a space for encounter, solidarity, and mutual learning. Hello, I'm a communication assistant specifically created for this INCOSAI. My mission is to explain how EUROSAI has supported INCOSAI in achieving its goals and priorities. It is a short tour, but it's full of cooperation, innovation, and shared results. Since the last INCOSAI, EUROSAI has transitioned to a new strategic plan, building on the previous one while emphasizing on resilience, inclusiveness, and diversity. Our goals remain the same: strengthening professional cooperation and capacity building. The plan, aligned with that of INCOSAI, guides the action of the organization. In addition, our governing board members manage portfolios to improve our governance, communication, inclusiveness, external relations, and address emerging challenges. Thus, the strategy becomes a shared action that reinforces our common identity. The first goal of INCOSAI seeks to strengthen professional standards. 7 members of our organization actively participate in the Professional Standards Committee. We have contributed to the review of ISAI 140 on Quality Management LN Guide 3330 on disaster audit. Ethics are an essential part of our commitment. The Network for Ethics promotes integrity and ethical culture within institutions. The Working Group on Information Technologies has worked to incorporate the digital dimension into the regulatory framework. The Working Group on the Audit of Funds Allocated to Disasters and Catastrophes has also collaborated on developing the corresponding guide. Standards, Ethics, and Innovation. 3 pillars to ensure quality and trust in public audit. The second goal of INCOSAI seeks to reinforce institutions by training their staff and strengthening their capacities. During this period, the EUROSAI Secondment Program has reactivated professional exchanges and mutual learning among auditors. The Audit English Project Group facilitates the use of a common technical language, and the Data Envelopment Analysis Project Group has trained auditors from 19 institutions in measuring public efficiency. The IT Working Group develops tools such as Cube and ITAM, which facilitate electronic and information systems audits. And these are just a few of our projects. EUROSAI cooperates with IDI in the dissemination and implementation of its numerous initiatives. Strengthening capacities means investing in institutional independence and trust. The third goal of INCOSAI promotes the exchange of knowledge. EUROSAI has made this a constant and open practice. Its databases contain more than 4,000 audit reports and 900 technical products. The Benchmarking Information Exchange Project, BIEP portal, with more than 560 users from 50 SAIs, allows you to compare results and share best practices. We also encourage informal cooperation. The coffee break with a colleague meetings allow ideas to be exchanged in a short and direct format. EUROSAI promotes numerous coordinated audits, including those in areas such as artificial intelligence, aging population, or fire prevention. In addition, it promotes meetings between young auditors through the Young EUROSAI conferences, the last edition of which took place in Poland. When it comes to sharing knowledge, we cannot overlook the relevant role of our magazine and the various thematic newsletters. A new website with more interactive tools to share all this knowledge will be launched soon. The fourth goal of INCOSAI seeks to maximize the value of INCOSAI as an organization. EUROSAI participates in the main INCOSAI committees: capacity building, knowledge sharing, financial policy and professional standards and emerging issues, and maintains a permanent dialogue with the INCOSAI General Secretariat, which participates as an observer in our meetings. Among our many recent initiatives, we always prioritize collaboration and closeness with other regional organizations. International cooperation and the exchange of experiences make us better. INCOSAI's global priorities also guide the work of our organization. EUROSAI is attentive and alert when it comes to defending the independence of our institutions. We collaborate with the Global Project and certainly support IDI mechanisms and initiatives such as Sharm. Independence is an issue that concerns and occupies our community. The 2030 agenda has always been present at EUROSAI. We developed a reference framework guide, and now we have a new task force to promote our accumulated knowledge in the implementation of the SDGs. The Portfolio on Emerging Issues and Forward Thinking monitors the challenges and threats that may affect our community through various projects, such as resilience and preparedness, future risks and climate change, and support to the Accounting Chamber of Ukraine. And of course, we cannot forget our collaboration and dissemination of INCOSAI's Navigating Global Trends report. We also have a new governance portfolio dedicated to inclusiveness that has developed a survey to test the factors that influence the level of participation and to better understand the needs of our members. Finally, like INCOSAI, our priorities also include fostering strategic alliances with other peer regions and stakeholders. 5 priorities, 1 commitment. Transforming values into action. 3 years after the last INCOSAI, the world continues to change. This report shows that the EUROSAI community has worked together, innovating and adapting while maintaining its core values, with INCOSAI consistently present throughout. The activities that I have just mentioned to you are just a sample of what we have been doing during this period. Therefore, I invite you to expand on all the valuable initiatives in the written report to the Congress. As I say goodbye, I would like to remind you that Experientia Mutua Omnibus Prodest, and wish you a successful 25 INCOSAI.